some outstanding performances on the mounds during the Red Sox postseason run. You have to look at David Price, Chris Sale, even though he wasn't 100% healthy, still contributing as well, not only in the starting role, but out of the bullpen. But as we look ahead to 2019, and we'll start with Chris Sale first. Obviously, the shoulder issue towards the end of the season last year carried over a little bit into the postseason. How do the Red Sox manage Sale heading into 2019?
I think very similar to the way they did last year, which is take it easy with him, especially during spring training. Try to limit his innings early in the season, the way that they did a year ago, and hope that those shoulder problems don't pop up. It's probably not a real serious thing because he never had to have anything done to it. He might have got a cortisone shot, or he might have got some kind of anti-inflammatory. I don't know. It's possible. I mean, those are things that only they know. But the fact is there was no surgery involved, which is a great sign. So maybe with the total rest that he has in the offseason and limiting him and bringing him along very slowly, which I think they're going to do with all the pitches during spring training, I think will certainly help him. And, even if Chris Sale doesn't throw 99 miles an hour on every pitch, he can still win baseball games. If he's throwing 93, 94, and he's got that great changeup that he has and that sweeping breaking ball, he's still a class pitcher. So it's not like he has to throw 99 to be, one of the greatest pitchers in the game.
David Price exercises playoff demons. We all know that during the Red Sox run to a World Series title. Question is, will he exercise his demons against the Yankees, at least in the regular season in 2019? 0-3 with an ERA over 10. How does he do it?
Well, I really believe, and I'm one of the guys I'm most happy for in that team is Price, because he's been through hell. He came here, he didn't pitch very well, he got in trouble with the media, he didn't have a good relationship. It was ugly. It was very ugly. But what turned around last year is he won, and he won some big games for the Red Sox, and he continued it through the playoffs. Now you ask about the Yankees. It seems like there's every pitcher in the game that has a team that just owns them. No matter, it could be the Angels, it could be the Mariners, it could be the Indians, but it seems like there's always a pitcher there's a team that owns them, and so far it has been the New York Yankees. But the fact is, for me, for David Price to get that off his shoulder through the playoffs, to get that, you can't win in the playoffs, I think that's a huge monkey off his back. I really do. I honestly believe that's going to make him a much more relaxed pitcher this year and a much different pitcher this year. And I think we're going to see the David Price we saw a year ago, and I think maybe even better. I think more like when he was, 4 or 5 years ago with the way he was pitching. But, it's carrying, when you're a player and you're carrying around all that weight of not pitching good, and you're making the kind of money that you're making, everything is expected of you, and things aren't going well, you're not in a very good mood. And of course, David wasn't in a very good mood here, but I think his mood changed last year.
I think so.
Yeah. It changed.
I think so, no question about that. In fact, I think every member of the Red Sox pretty happy heading into spring training.